Kino kye kiseera omuntu kyalina okusanyuka kuba tekirabalabwa kale lwe kibaawo tuliwo ffe banamukisa balinyumiza kwaba bataaliwo.
This song, Viva Pop, was the official song that welcomed Pope Francis to Uganda when he visited the country in November 2015. Although there are many voices and faces in the song, including that of Lubaga Cathedral's St. Cecilia Choir, Robert Kyagulanyi, also known as Bobi Wine, is the main act. But what inspired this song?
I'm a Catholic, a renowned Catholic, and when the Pope was coming, of course in church, in the circles of church, I was reached out to do a song. It was an honor that I took with friends like my fellow Catholic and namesake Silver Kyagulanyi, my brother Pademan, and the Lubaga Cathedral Choir. I might be the one upon whom the spotlight is shone on, but I don't want to take credit alone. It was all of us, the church.
Music production involves hefty costs. So I asked Kyagulanyi, who met the costs of the Pope's official welcome song.
When we're doing music, especially music to communicate, we don't look at what goes in, especially in financial terms. It's a project of love, I would say. So I cannot even remember any financial implications whatsoever. I just remember it as an honor and as a beautiful process.
That song was well received in public. It has 385,000 views on YouTube as of today. Kyagulanyi would join active politics barely 2 years after his musical performance for the Pope. He says that role partly triggered his political ambitions that saw him contest for the MP seat for Kyadondo East constituency in a 2017 by-election, which he won overwhelmingly.
You see, the Pope teaches us decency, humility, and obedience. But in many ways, Pope Francis, at a personal level, taught me his stubbornness, especially in that song. I quoted him, and when I quote people, their quotes seem to keep coming back in my mind. At the opening of that song, I said, things have a price and can be for sale. But that's not the case with human dignity. I said, if the Pope is the one who has said it, and I've even reiterated it in a song in his presence, then it's true. Things can have a price, but not my dignity and freedom. So that in many ways made me pursue to uphold my human dignity at all cost.
Kyagulanyi went on to stand for the presidency in the 2021 general elections. Here, he emerged as a runner-up with 35% of the total votes cast. The Electoral Commission declared President Museveni the winner of that election. Today, Kyagulanyi speaks highly of the now-deceased Pope Francis. I asked him if he ever wished to meet the Pope in person.
For me, my satisfaction comes even from a distance. The message that he gives, that I feed on, but also other faithfuls feed on. For me, that alone is satisfaction. Of course, meeting him personally and having a conversation is a further spice.
As a strong believer of the Catholic faith, Kyagulanyi says Pope Francis was a remarkable leader who will always be remembered, especially for fronting peace and love in the world. Daniel Kibet, NTV.